I always feel like I am never quite really ready to actually start streaming. And I just, you know what I do is I just go and I hit the go live button anyways, and just hope for the best. Kind of just hope for the best. Well, don't hope for the best. I know I'm going to give you my best. I promise you that I'm going to give you my best. So while I get these streams up and running, make sure that I'm live everywhere that I want to be live. Rest assured, I'm going to give you my best today. I actually have a pretty cool question that I want to answer for you today that came into me. The answer might not be what you're expecting today, but it might be. And so I'm just checking across all the streams, make sure we're there. I'm monitoring them all for any chat that comes in, any questions that come in. You can just queue those up. I will get to your questions. I promise you I will get to your questions once I'm done with my little song and dance for you today, which will not involve any singing or any dancing, by the way. All right, looks like we're good everywhere. I do like to check that just to make sure. Oh, look at that. Eileen Ryan, Queen of the Career. She is not the self-appointed Queen of the Career, by the way. She is a worldwide appointed Queen of the Career. This woman has a 120% success rate in her program of getting people employed in their dream jobs. I don't know how you get more than 100%, but somehow she was able to figure that out. She's here in the LinkedIn version of this stream. I want you to go there. I want you to connect with her. Absolutely just genius, just a genius when it comes to getting people hired in their dream jobs. Here we go. What do you say? Shall we begin this thing? I think we've done enough vamping and we can actually begin. I don't know what stream to watch. I'm just going to watch the LinkedIn stream. I'll have the LinkedIn stream here. If you see me looking here, it's because I'm looking at that. For those who don't know me, hello. That was supposed to be a hello and a hey together. Hello! For those who don't know me, hello, my name is Chris Prouty, and I run an online school that teaches entrepreneurs how to grow their businesses by attracting new clients from the internet. And for the past 21 years, I've helped thousands of people do that, explore and explode into their entrepreneurial journey. And I'm inspired that you're here with me today. And I help people attract clients predictably, reliably, without using ads, without having to pay a consultant. And I do it in some very surprising ways, not the ways that you might think, but we'll get to that in a minute, because I had a question come into me today, which was such a compelling question. And I hear this question asked in many different ways. The question is, I'm reading it. I'm actually reading the question from my chat. What is the best type of engagement for my social media posts? So that question was sent to me. What is the best type of engagement for my social media posts? If you're an entrepreneur or an expert and you're using free posts in your social media newsfeed to attract clients to you, you're probably wondering what the best type of engagement is when you're creating this content. And I want to share that answer with you today. But before I get to that, if you are an entrepreneur or an expert and you're serious about growing your business, I'm holding a free workshop on Thursday, and you can sign up to attend this free workshop. It's going to be directly with me. You're going to get to interact with me, and I'm going to teach you a whole bunch of things about growing your business with social media, using social media so that you can attract more clients to your business. All you have to do is go right there to proutyclass.com. Prouty's my last name, class.com. Proutyclass.com is going to get you enrolled in my free class that's happening tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. There's not going to be a replay on this. You've got to show up live for this thing because I want you there live, and I want you taking notes, and I want you learning from me so you can start building your business. That's why I did that. Proutyclass.com. Just go to that. Wait till I'm done here before you do that, though, because I'm going to teach you something today as well. My clients come to me because they want to get better engagement online. They want people engaged with their content so that these people who are engaging with their content go from being prospects to being clients. My clients come to me because they want to learn how to impact more people in their target market. And even though they have a product that they know can change lives, they feel like they're being ignored online. And when you feel like you're being ignored online, that can be very frustrating. and it can make you feel unconfident and unbalanced. So we fix that and we up that engagement for them so that they can become that recognized leader in what they do. So let's talk today about what the best type of engagement is for your social media posts, because it's not what you think. What you might be thinking, and what many people think, is that it is likes, comments, hearts, the care, little care emoji, whatever that is, the applause, or the shares. That's what people look at when they're judging what kind of engagement is best. But it's actually none of that. The best type of engagement for you is the engagement that brings people one step closer to becoming a client for you. And I know that might be hard to understand and even harder to accept, but once you're able to grasp that, sorry about that, my watch just slammed on the table. But once you're able to grasp that, and you're able to accept that it's not likes, and it's not comments, and it's not shares, and it's not applause, that it's actually getting clients from social media, that's the best kind of engagement. Your entire business world is going to open up. When you release the addiction to getting likes and getting comments and getting shares, because you're addicted to it. Many people are, you might not be, but many people are addicted to getting the likes, getting the shares, and getting the comments. Here's how you know if you are. You're always picking up your phone and you're refreshing your content to see how many likes you got, see how many comments you got. You can't deposit likes in the bank, and you can't deposit comments in the bank. And I don't care how many times your content gets shared, you're not going to be able to deposit those shares in the bank. And why did you start your business in the first place? Why did you become an entrepreneur? If you became an entrepreneur like so many people that I've worked with, and I've worked with thousands of people over the last 21 years, we all became entrepreneurs for a reason. And that reason is to make money. It's to provide a service, it's to become recognized as a leader, it's to impact lives, but ultimately it's to sell things. You didn't become an entrepreneur to feel good about the number of likes that you have and the number of comments and the number of shares. So the best type of engagement on your social media posts is the engagement that brings people one step closer to you. And actually, if that is something that resonates with you, if you would like to have people moving closer to becoming clients for you, I would encourage you to check out this link right here. It's proutyclass.com. Prouty's my last name. Proutyclass.com is going to register you for a free workshop that I'm delivering this Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern, and I'm going to go through the exact process that you need to start attracting clients through your social media. So just hop on there, proutyclass.com, register for that workshop. Love to see you there. We get to interact, you get to ask me questions, and I will share a whole bunch of great stuff with you over the hour that we're going to be together. So I'm thinking about a story, actually. I'm thinking about something that I've done recently to demonstrate the effectiveness of interaction and engagement on your social posts that moves people closer to working with you. And as you know, if you've spent any time with me, you know that I spend my time educating as much as possible. Every step of the way, I'm trying to educate. I'm trying to help you well in advance of you ever considering becoming a client. It's the way that I do business, and it's how I've always done business, is educating, educating, educating. And so I created this hyperlink for this workshop that I'm delivering. It's proutyclass.com, and you can see the annotation here on the screen. Proutyclass.com is a URL that I created just a couple of days ago, about 3 or 4 days ago. And I only talked about it twice on social media, and I have not promoted it anywhere else. So the only way that you can see this URL, proutyclass.com, is on these live videos that I do on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And today is Wednesday as I'm doing this, so I've only done this 3 times, including today. And I have already gotten dozens of people registered for the workshop that I'm delivering tomorrow. And the only way that they have seen proutyclass.com is through my social posts, 3 of them, including this one that you're watching right now. I have not promoted that anywhere else. So the type of engagement that is best That's the question we're asking. What's the best type of engagement? So in this particular case, the best type of engagement is that which moves people closer to becoming a client. And if you attend my workshop and I'm able to help you and you think, oh, wow, this Prouty guy is pretty good at what he does, and I learned a lot on his social posts, and I learned a lot in his workshop, maybe I should think about becoming a mentee of his, coming into his mastermind, and working with him as my mentor. You might actually think that. Not everyone will. You might not, but you might. Not everyone will, and that's fine. That's cool too. My goal is to help as many people as possible. I have a goal of helping 10 million entrepreneurs grow their businesses. Not all of them are going to hire me. But the point is this. By having that URL just in my social media posts, just over 3 posts, including this one, I've got dozens of people that have enrolled in that workshop that I'm delivering on Thursday. You might be one of them. So what I'm telling you is this. It is essential that your engagement drive people closer to working with you, because that drives your business forward. Your likes, your comments, your shares, those are all good feeling things that happen, but that's not the best type of engagement. The best type of engagement is the engagement that starts to grow your business. And you can't deposit likes in the bank. And you'll hear me say that over and over again. So let me give you a tip on how you can start to get people to move closer towards working with you through your social media. And that is to always be making some sort of an offer. Make some sort of an offer in your social posts. I want you to start with this one. Start with this one today. It's the easiest one. Whenever you're creating social media content, whether it's written or video like this, offer the answers to questions at the end of your content. So whenever you're creating content, write something at the end or say something at the end like, I'm available to answer whatever questions you have. That's your offer. You're not trying the hard sell. No one likes to be sold to. And you kind of feel, as an entrepreneur, you kind of feel a little like uneasy trying to force the sale because you know no one wants to be sold to. So instead, just make the offer to help. I'm available to answer whatever questions you have. Feel free to reach out through direct messenger. That's the offer that you can start making today, that the engagement is going to be people reaching out to you with questions. And if you do that consistently in all of your content, it's going to measurably increase the number of people who reach out to you. And that is the type of engagement that is best on social media. Suddenly, you'll forget about the likes and the comments and the shares. Those won't matter as much anymore because you'll have people reaching out to you asking questions. And if this kind of information is engaging for you and you found this interesting and informative, I would love for you right now to jump on proutyclass.com and register for the free workshop that I'm delivering tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to go for an hour and a half. I'm going to teach a whole bunch of stuff. There's not going to be a replay because I want you there live. And you're going to walk away from there transformed. You're going to be able to start implementing that stuff right away. I think the biggest problem that people have is that there are so many options when it comes to marketing yourself on social media that you get overwhelmed and you don't do anything. So we're going to clear that chaos tomorrow. And we're going to cut right through that and get to the core, to the simplest things that you can start doing right away to grow your business through social media. That's what I specialize in. That's what people like Eileen, who you see in the chat on LinkedIn, is talking about when she highly recommends attending my workshop. She's been with me for 2 years and she's done amazing things and is going to continue to do amazing things. All right, I'm going to close this. If you are, by the way, for you people, I'm broadcasting on all my socials. This is for the people who are watching specifically on YouTube. Now would be a genius time to click that subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications so that you get an alert every time I create a video like this to help you grow your business. And while learning how to get people to engage with you and reach out to you is important, this is again for the people who are on YouTube, it might not be the most important thing for you right now, which is why I am creating this video right here. I'm actually pointing to an annotation that I'm going to add later on that's going to help you grow your business right now. And again, for the people on YouTube watching this on the replay, and if you click on my face, you'll be able to subscribe to this channel so that you can get alerts every time I create a video just like this. I know those things aren't there right now, you people who are watching live, it's fine. I'm going to put it there later for the replay. Let's head over and check out some of the questions in the chat. I headed over here on LinkedIn, and we have a bunch of people watching on LinkedIn. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you saw most of this. I'll summarize everything that I talked about for the people who just joined in just 1 second. I just want to check in and see if there are questions or comments anywhere. There we go. Cicely Simpson is with us on the Facebook feed. Cicely is absolutely amazing. Cicely is a leadership mentor, in addition to a variety of other things, who has been able to bridge the gap between business and government. She has served many different presidencies, an absolute powerhouse of an individual. And I always forget to have her book handy here to promote, but she wrote a book on leadership. It's called the Chair Leadership Program. And the beautiful quote is, if there's, and I'm going to paraphrase this, and I'm totally going to get this wrong, Cicely, you can help me with this. And that is, if there's not a seat available at the table of success, bring a folding chair. And that is an absolutely beautiful quote from somebody who I can't even remember, but I hear it from Cicely all the time. And you need to just get with Cicely and she'll expand upon that quote for you. But what an absolutely profound quote. And Cicely is just an amazing individual. I really do want you to connect with her. You'll find her comments over in the Facebook version of this feed. And now I'm just going to head over. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Thank you. I see people are registering for the workshop as we're talking now. Just go to proutyclass.com right here. Don't click on that. That'll pause the video. You don't want to pause this video. But go to proutyclass.com, and that is where you can register for that free workshop. And look at that. Somebody else just registered as well. I'm not going to be able to pronounce the name. I'm going to try. Yavart. Yavart, please tell me, did I pronounce your name right? Thank you for registering for the workshop. That is so very nice. Somebody else is registering right now as well. Incredible. Thank you so very much. Okay, so for those of you who joined late and who missed all of the great stuff that I talked about, here is the recap. A question came into me today asking, what is the best type of engagement for social media posts? And I'm telling you, it's not likes. It's not shares. It's not comments. It's not hugs and hearts and cares and all of that stuff. It's none of that. It is the engagement that brings your prospects one step closer to working with you, whatever that happens to be. Write that down somewhere. You should, if you've listened to me at all, you have a notebook and a pencil right next to your desk where you're always writing things down. Write that down. The best type of engagement is the engagement. Sorry, I want to look at you while I'm saying this. I was distracted by a comment. Pardon me. The best type of engagement is the engagement that brings people one step closer to working with you. Write that down and remember that. And remove the addiction to the likes, the comments, and the shares. Those are great. But unless you have people moving step by step closer to working with you, no engagement matters. So you must be doing the things every single day that bring people one step closer to you. And the biggest tip I can give you is to simply offer to answer whatever questions they have through direct messenger in every single piece of content that you create. The more you offer it, the more people are going to take you up on it. In fact, offer it without offering it. No one's going to take you up on it because you haven't offered it. So start offering it right now, today, in your social media content that you're creating today. And then go ahead and register for the workshop right here, proutyclass.com. Register for the workshop. Come on board. We're going to have a great time. And that's Thursday at 3 o'clock. All right, one last check of the chat. Thank you so much for being with me here today. You are all absolutely amazing, and I am so grateful to have you guys hanging out with me on these live broadcasts. I will be back with you. Even though I'm doing that workshop tomorrow, I am going to come back. I'm going to do something live for you again tomorrow. I see that I've gone about 20 minutes. I can't even believe that 20 minutes went by that quickly. For those of you just joining, you're late. You're going to have to go back and rewatch this thing. and I will teach you the best type of engagement for your social media posts. All right. In the meantime, I'm just watching the clock. I'm going to let this thing get to exactly 20 minutes, and then we're going to shut down the streams as I bid you adieu. Where'd that come from? That was kind of funny. I bid you adieu. That's how you waste time to get to 20 minutes. I hope you're laughing along with me. It's time for you to get back to work. It's Wednesday as I'm doing this. You have a lot of week left ahead of you. There are a lot of clients who are waiting to find you. They don't know you exist. They're trying to find you right now. What are you doing? Watching cat videos or whatever. They're trying to find you. Get out there and start making offers and start getting that engagement, getting them closer and closer and closer to you. We're done.